All right, welcome to your May 2017 Breckenridge update. We went out 5.5 miles from the core of Breckenridge. Here's what you got. We currently have 256 to 260 units, 51 pending, 91 sold. So we have about just under a 2-month supply, and we are literally in the worst time of year. We're in mud season. List price, this one's 3 miles out of town, $531. Per a square foot is what it's listed for. Let's go back here. I'm giving you some high lows. This one 3.5 miles out of town too. It's for $551 a square foot, 1,000 square feet, but it has a little acreage. But it is out of town. Here you go, Mountain View. This is 256, one of the lowest listings. Are really dated, as you can see. Okay. Going in here, let's get this one. This is one of the 875. It's on French Street. It's for $637 a square foot. Historic. These are cool. I like these old historic houses, but they're small. You see, you have the paneling. Really cool product for what it is. But there's your top end, $637 a square foot, 1,300 square feet, just under $1 million. Let's go back to single line display. So that's French Street. Let's go here. Here's now getting into your upper end. That's $1.6 million, $783 a square foot. This is your higher end, kind of outside of town. But there again, constrictive. Built in '97, no high ceilings or anything like that. But it does have the location. So 1.6. There again, 2,000 square feet. Let's go back here. Here's Pussy Toes on French Street. Here's another one. So this one, 1998, 2,000 square feet, 1.6 million. And you can see, renovated. It's definitely been renovated since 1998. It's been refurbished. Same old texture, it looks like, but some refurbished appeal for sure. Okay. So that's kind of what's active out there. There is some really high-end active. Let's take you down a little ways. Okay, here is Paffrath's active. So this is the highest price, $954. It's getting up there. Look at these finishes though. Nice big log. The rustic floors. Clean lines, open concept design. I really like the style, this rustic mountain style they have up here. Dry stack stone, no mortar. Lines, let's go back to thin set. So that's at $954. Let's go down here. So those are the actives. We have another active down here. This one's for $1,500 a square foot. This is the most expensive home in Breckenridge right now that I could find. Single family, literally ski out. I think it's overbuilt for the area a little bit, but maybe someone will buy it. It has some amazing stonework, a lot of contrast, a lot of depth, a lot of appeal, quadruple fascia, a lot of nice log accents, copper, wine rooms, and large. 6,200 square feet, lots of vaults, lots of angles. Just under $10 million. Ski out right on Shock Hill there. Okay, so that's what you have for actives. Right now, your entry-level housing, hard to find anything $300 to $400 a square foot is just non-existent in town, but does exist outside of town. Now we're going to get into our pendings. So your pendings here, it really shows, that stuff way outside of town might be selling for $230, $250 a square foot on smaller lots, and upwards from there. Here's our pendings. So this one is 3.6 miles out of town, 228 per square foot, and you can tell why it's sold for that, right? It's a remodel. Okay. So 228 a square foot, sold for 600 grand. 2,600 square feet, built in 1970. That's your entry level. Definitely your entry level. Okay, let's get into here. Next one. This one, 400 a square foot, built in 73. Quite a ways out of town, but entry level housing. 629,000. There you go. Has a few updates, right? That's 400 a square foot, 3-4 miles out of town. This is up in Blue River. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here is one that just sold down the road from one of our remodels. It sold for $422 a square foot. Built in 1980, 1,500 square feet, sold for $650. They had multiple offers. We sold ours up the road from this, 2,000 square feet. Gave a guy a great deal. We sold it for $850, plus it has an ADU. So just your basic kind of mountain, rustic, basic frame, nice, decent, just standard 2x. But that's $422 a square foot. That's about 5 miles from Breck. Okay. So that's kind of your mid-level to entry-level. 400 and up for remodel if you're outside of town. Here's some newer product. Let's go back into agent display. So those were all pendings. Like I said, our pending market right now, with the 51 pendings, we literally have a 2-month supply, and we are right now in mud season. So once the market hits, we'll likely have no supply, especially the pent-up product will probably be absorbed within the first month, I imagine. Now we're going to get into the solds. Here's entry-level sold. This is in the Wellington neighborhood. These are, entry-level housing, deed restricted in a lot of cases. Like this sold for $282. You can see very basic, plain white walls, MDF finishes. So real simple. Deed restricted, as you see right here. So under 300, it just doesn't exist. Okay. Let's go to single line agent display. Right, more of that entry level, and this is at 611, $600 a square foot. But the thing is, it's in town, so this is what you get in town. How big is it? It's 0.07 of an acre. So that'll give you an idea of what's going on in town there. In town you're looking at 500 and up a square foot easily, and like here, $600 a square foot, $659, and this is quite a ways out of town. This is up the pass here, but nice ski area views. It's probably 4 miles away. Complete remodel, $600 a square foot, or $600 a square foot. So, for remodels, anything nice, minimum $500 a square foot and up. Outside of town, $400 to $500, pretty standard, and then up from there. So it gets expensive. It gets really expensive really fast. But your marketplace here is just on fire. I'll give you a few more here. Solds, the highest price right now, $1,500 a square foot. The mid-range, about $1,000 a square foot, $800 to $1,000 in town. Well, within a mile of town. And then outside of core, you're looking at $1 million to $5 million properties. $1 and $2 million is the most popular. As you can see here, a lot of 1.25, a lot of 1.3. This one here, $1 million, sold for $388 a square foot. This one here, $1,060,000, $389 a square foot, so on and so forth. You just really see, these aren't remodeled. This one's Bonanza Trail, out at Cornet Sub. This is out of town, $536 a square foot. This one built in 2006, 3,800 square feet for 1.2. So 1971 for 1.25. So there you go. There's your market update for Breckenridge. Hot market, new product outside of town, new remodels, 400 to 500 square foot, and up to $600 a square foot. In town, upwards of $1,500, but usually right around $800 to $900 a square foot, and a great marketplace all the way around. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next one.